This is the Red Sox POSTCAST, your instant game reaction for the Boston Red Sox, part of the Locked On Podcast Network. Your team every day.
Well, the math is simple. 4-2 is better than 3-3. But the Red Sox walked off in West Sacramento by the A's Wednesday afternoon. Yes, they drop another series finale after going up 2-0. Yes, they were up 2-0 in the series going into Wednesday's finale. Yes, they'd won 3 in a row. And yes, they sort of spoil what was a good 3-game stretch. Payton Tolle made the start, and Aroldis Chapman showed that he is human. It's okay, Red Sox fan. With that, we welcome you into our latest Locked On Red Sox postcast. I'm Steve Lennox, longtime play-by-play announcer and storyteller. I've covered amateur, college, minor league baseball, major league baseball, and radio and TV going way back to 1997. Yes, the same year that Wally the Green Monster became the official mascot of the Boston Red Sox organization. No, emphatic no there. We are not the same age. We are providing reaction every Red Sox game on the Locked On Red Sox YouTube channel. Our Locked On Red Sox postcast also available on the Locked On Red Sox podcast feed, which is free and available wherever you download your podcasts. We are presented by Game Time. Download the Game Time app, create an account, use code LOCKEDONMLB for $20 off on your first purchase. As always, audience participation is encouraged. We want to hear from you. First-timers, everydayers, yes, our Royal Rooters with us on the Locked On Red Sox postcast on the Locked On Red Sox YouTube channel. Hit that comment button. Give us your one thought on the Red Sox dropping the finale in West Sacramento, not Oakland, against the Athletics. Yes, Aroldis Chapman is human.
This is what you'll be talking about.
Sox go 3-3 on the road trip, walked off for the 12th time this season, could not complete the comeback in the top of the 9th inning. Number of the day for you, 2 for 14. Runners in scoring position, not for the entire game. The Red Sox were 2 for 14 with runners in scoring position over the first 4 innings. Then the A's pitching staff started going through the Red Sox lineup. I've said it before, yes, like a hot knife through butter. But in the 9th inning, Rob Refsnyder off the bench, pinch hit RBI double, scoring the pinch runner Cedar Rafaela, 4-4 game. Aroldis Chapman, bottom of the 9th inning, first pitch he threw was up and away. And I sort of thought, oh boy, what's going on here? Maybe the location isn't going to be at his best today. First Nesson reference, Lou Merloni a couple of pitches later basically said that. Langeliers double. That ended a streak of 50 straight batters that Chapman had faced without giving up a base hit. Situational baseball, Langeliers and a fly ball to right field moves to third. And with 1 out, Lawrence Butler plays the role of hero for the Athletics. RBI knock against Chapman. Pitch got a lot of the plate. Ball game over, 5-4 loss. 25th one-run loss of the season. I didn't go back and look it up, but it feels like it's been a while since the Red Sox had a one-run loss, but it's their 25th of the season. Chapman, again, he's human. It's not in the lap of Chapman. Did he get the job done in the bottom half of the 9th inning? No, he didn't. But offensively, the Red Sox didn't get the job done pretty much all day. This was a back-and-forth game. Tolle on the mound to start. Let's not push the panic button on Payton Tolle. We don't need to do that. But he gives up home runs in each of the first 2 innings. Yes, Langeliers and Kurtz quiet over the first 2 games. Best thing you can say about Tolle giving up the 2 home runs, they were both solo shots, but he's now given up 4 home runs in his last 2 outings. After Tolle was done through 2, you knew that going in. It was reported, Alex Cora saying, first time through the lineup, he's not going to see the lineup second time through. You thought maybe they'd adjust that? No. He was done after 2 innings, faced 9 batters, gave up 2 earned runs. But the Red Sox, Eaton double, gift double, and an RBI in the second, Story RBI double in the third, game tied 2-2. Then Duran, RBI ground out, 3-2 Red Sox, but Soderstrom, 5th inning, RBI double, and that scored 2 runs. It was a 2-run double for Soderstrom in the 5th inning, and Slaten charged with both runs, but those 2 runs, the double allowed by Matz. Alex Cora just kept going back to the bullpen. 9th inning, Refsnyder with the double. It was 4-3 until the 9th inning. And the Red Sox offensively, I mentioned it, ugly. UGLY, they got no alibi. It was ugly. 2 for 14, runners in scoring position through 4 innings. And then you get to see Sean Newcomb got the final out in the 4th inning. Yes, remember, Sean Newcomb, didn't he pitch for the Red Sox in 23 or 24? No, he actually pitched for the Red Sox earlier this season. Newcomb faced 7 batters, retired all 7. The Red Sox went down 1, 2, 3 in the 5th. They went down 1, 2, 3 in the 6th. Same in the 7th. And the same in the 8th inning. 4 straight innings where they didn't have a single base runner. 14 batters in a row retired by the starter Barnett, Newcomb, and the rest of the bullpen. Then they got going in the 9th inning against Alvarado. Hamilton, a base hit. I really don't want to hear. Hamilton might be the fastest guy in the diamond, as Dave O'Brien said. But is he the best base runner? Absolutely not. Caught stealing. 1 out in the 9th inning. Call upheld as they reviewed it. They had to review it. A walk to the pinch hitter Narvaez. Pinch runner Rafaela. Refsnyder for Wong. Tied the game. But then Durant struck out. Bregman walked intentionally, and Nathaniel Lowe fly out to right field, 2 for 16 with runners in scoring position, 2 for 14 over the first 4 innings. Durant led off the game with a double. And immediately I thought about October baseball. One of the things I love about October baseball, playoff baseball, there are day games. There are late afternoon games. Shadows play effect. But Durant led off that first inning. And Roman Anthony, who knows when he's back? I would imagine we get an update. This was all my thought process with Durant reaching with a double in the first inning. Thinking we'll probably get an update on Roman Anthony. He's still far off, but we'll probably get it Friday or over the weekend when the Yankees are in town at Fenway against the Red Sox. But Durant the double, and I'm thinking, Durant in the leadoff spot, postseason baseball, that first at-bat of the game in the first inning, top half or bottom half, he gets on. To me, that was an upcoming potential playoff preview of what can happen early in a game. You get Durant on in an October game, in a playoff game, you need to score him in that inning. You absolutely need to score him. And a little tough luck. Durant the double, Bregman fly out to right field. He moved to third. Nathaniel Lowe pop up shallow center field. Durant played kind of right in front of him. Center fielder coming in on the ball, could not tag. And then Story strikes out, inning over against Barnett. And Barnett, he didn't make him look like an ace of the staff, but Dave O'Brien said it during the game. Barnett's a guy who really not success in the big leagues early on in his big league career, but he really didn't have great success at AAA either this year for the Athletics. The Red Sox didn't do a whole heck of a lot. They got a single run in the second, got a single run in the third. Newcomb came on for him in the 4th inning. But you should have had, you had 2 runs across through the first 3. You got a run in the 4th inning. You should have had a heck of a lot more against Barnett. Absolutely blew opportunities. Again, 14 opportunities with runners in scoring position over the first 4 innings. Futile comes to mind? Absolutely. Kyle Harrison, we're going to have thoughts on him on the other side. We're also going to hear from you, the Royal Rooters, as well. Could have been 4-2, could have had a sweep in Oakland, did not happen. That's going to be part of numbers of the day as well as we continue right here, Locked On Red Sox Postcast. And we are presented by FanDuel. NFL season is here. FanDuel making sure you're ready for kickoff with a can't-miss offer. Right now, new customers can bet just $5, and if your first $5 bet wins, you're going to receive $300 in bonus bets across the app. You can use those extra $500 in bonus bets across the FanDuel app. You are going to love using FanDuel because it fits however you want to bet. Player props, building a same-game parlay, or even jumping in live as the action unfolds. It makes every game more exciting, whether you're watching your team or just keeping an eye on your fantasy lineup. It's quick, easy, and the best way to add a little more energy to your Sundays. So, are you ready to play? Download the FanDuel app right now by using and visiting the website FanDuel.com to get started. That's FanDuel.com to place your first $5 bet. Locked On Red Sox Postcast also presented by Nutrafol. Hey, you might be seeing right now thousands, millions of ads for hair growth products and thought, sure, like that actually works. There are so many products out there, and it's hard to know which ones are actually going to do anything for you. That's why you should give Nutrafol a closer look. Nutrafol is the #1 dermatologist-recommended hair growth supplement brand trusted by over 1.5 million people. And it's not just hype. This is a supplement clinically tested that targets the root causes of thinning and shedding hair with the proactive approach. You may start noticing less shedding, healthier looking hair after using Nutrafol. Whether you are at work, out with friends, or even just getting ready in the morning, Nutrafol gives you the confidence and more confidence in your daily routine. You'll love that Nutrafol is simple, and it's a simple add to your day. Four pills with a meal, no prescription needed, easy. And you can also feel good about knowing Nutrafol is NSF certified and backed by peer-reviewed studies. See thicker, stronger hair with less shedding in just 3 to 6 months with Nutrafol. For a limited time, Nutrafol is offering Locked On MLB listeners $10 off your first month subscription and free shipping when you go to Nutrafol.com and enter the promo code Locked On MLB. That's Nutrafol.com, promo code Locked On MLB. Tough one for the Sox. You knew it was coming for Aroldis Chapman. It wasn't a blown save. He took the loss. Langeliers double in the bottom of the 9th inning. Butler RBI single, ball game over. And there were a lot of people after the Red Sox victory with Connolly early on the mound Tuesday night in a shutout win for the Red Sox, where they're saying, hey, the Athletics, they've got some hitters in their lineup, and they do. The 2 home run hitters in Wednesday's victory, both home runs given up by Payton Tolle, both of them reaching 30 on the season. So Langeliers in the first, Kurtz in the second, both at 30 home runs on the season. You heard it throughout the course of the series. Dave O'Brien and Lou Merloni both. Nick Kurtz is your AL Rookie of the Year. Even if Roman Anthony, even if healthy, would have absolutely, Roman Anthony wasn't hitting 10 home runs the remainder of the season. Kurtz has the home runs, the RBIs. Big guy at first base. Couple of times throughout the course of the series, Alex Bregman is over there at first base. Kurtz just towered over him. Butcher Boy a little bit at first base. He made a couple of plays. The pop-up double by Eaton, that ball should have been caught. Got tangled up with the second baseman. Also a liner that went for an E3. I think it was Sogard as well. Initially ruled a hit. Sogard's got some work to do defensively at first base. But the guy can mash. And he's just up in the big leagues as well. He's got a bright future for the Athletics, not only for this season, likely AL Rookie of the Year, but next year in Sacramento and in the future in Las Vegas as well. A couple numbers of the day before we hear from you, our Royal Rooters. It is the 7th time this season the Red Sox had an opportunity to sweep a series, and they failed to do so for the 7th time this year. I mentioned it. 20 and 25. Now 25 one-run losses on the season. The runners in scoring position is a big part of that. And I looked to October, and the team has just not been consistent with runners in scoring position. Won the game 6-0, squandered opportunities to win 10-0 on Tuesday with Early getting the win in his big league debut. 5 for 10, 500. If you want to be as close to 50% as possible. I think that's realistic. I think that's good. It's certainly good, 50%. But if you're gonna leave runners on base, yeah, it would be quick series for the Red Sox in the postseason. And it's nothing that's turned around this year for the Red Sox. Again, a failure as well to finish off the series sweep and could have moved to 17 games above 500, a season high 17 over 500 if they were able to finish off the sweep. 3-3 after starting 0-2. You're 0-2. You win 3 in a row. You're up 3-2 on the road trip. You could have gone 4-2. Did not happen. 3-3. We'll see how it plays out. Yankees, Tigers continue their series. Toronto a home again tonight against the Houston Astros. The Yankees and Tigers wrap up their series on the Red Sox day off on Thursday. Then the Yankees come to town. 3 over the weekend. Heel, Fried, and one of the rookies for the Yankees in the series at home, Warren. And then it is Giolito, Bayo, and the ace, Crochet on Sunday Night Baseball. You're going to win a wild card spot. It's a matter if you're going to be the top wild card spot. The division's very hard right now. Blue Jays win over the Astros Wednesday night in Toronto. You're going to be 4 back. That's going to be real hard to do with just over 2 weeks left in the regular season. So 81 wins, still 9 wins away to get to that number 90. I think that's a big number. But you've now got 15 left in the season. You'd have to go 9-6 just to simply get to 290. 9-6 is certainly available for you. Yes, well, they've got to play the Blue Jays. They've got to play the Yankees. They've still got to play the Tigers. Yeah, and the Yankees have to play the Red Sox. And the Red Sox have owned the Yankees. They have to play the Blue Jays in Toronto. Toronto has kind of just knocked around the Red Sox so far this year. Then you got swept earlier in the season in Detroit by the Tigers. That's the final series of the regular season. That may very well mean more. Tigers have locked up the Central. That's going to mean more to the Red Sox in terms of seeding than it is Detroit for those final 3 games of the regular season. Man, 81-66 record. 81-66. Let's hear from you, Royal Rooters. As we get to the comments here, switch that, put that over there. Who's our leadoff hitter? There she is. Emily Toxox. Are we going to start with this? Gross is not a good word. We're giving you the number 2 spot in the lineup, too. Emily, I'm going to pretend this is the leadoff spot. Gross, yeah. 2 for 16, gross. Getting walked off, it happens. 3-3 road trip. Emily Toxox. Tolle didn't do good. No, he didn't. We can't give up a homer every inning. Delete should have gone to the mound. Chappie wasn't sharp offensively. We left too many on base. Gotta do better. Yeah, and this is now sort of, you've got a couple of weeks left. You've got to put these things together and feel good about yourselves going into October. Adam the Goat. Andrew the Goat, sorry. Oof, my bad, Andrew. Athletics, no, they're not. They're not a trash baseball team, Andrew the Goat. They're not. Patrick, this one deflated me a bit. Come from behind and with lights out on the mound in the 9th. This one stunk. Kyle Harrison, 3 scoreless in his debut. Deserves to stay up. Not sure how this is going to play out here in the coming days. But Harrison, you want to keep him sort of in a relief role? I mean, they went 1 inning for a guy. I figured Harrison was going to be behind Tolle. Yes, if Tolle wasn't able to get out of that 2nd inning, then you might go Weiser to get that one out, or Bernardino or someone. Man, how many lefties they have in the bullpen right now. But Harrison, you get him in the 6th, 7th, and 8th innings. Where those bullpen guys, those 6, 7, 8 inning guys for the Red Sox, you use them more early than you did Harrison. But he did some nice things. Patrick, still go Sox. Well said. I like that. Positive. George, I think we were 2 for 16. Yeah, 2 for 14 over the first 4 innings, 2 for 16 the rest of the way. And again, you had 4 straight innings where you didn't have a single base runner. 3-3 road trip, and I believe we are under 500 on the road. Yes, they could have moved to 17 overall for the first time this season with their record, and they could have been a game over 500 with a victory on Sunday. They played terrific baseball on the road their last 2 road trips. Remember, 7-1, but instead of 4-2, the loss on Wednesday, and 3-3 on the trip. This Way Davis, here's the number of the day. This Way Davis, 3 Locked On Red Sox postcast appearances in a row. How confident are you in the Sox nabbing a playoff spot? Very confident. Absolutely. I think they're the number 1 or number 2, wild card spot. I don't think they fall to number 3. Mariners have a better shot right now winning the division. They're 1 back, and they're 1.5 up in the wild card race for that number 3 wild card. I'm confident the Red Sox are in there. And if you want to come back and tell me at the end of the season, 2 weeks from this Sunday, that they didn't make it, maybe that happens, but I really don't think it's going to. Who do we got? Logan, it's getting more close to the playoffs. Who do we play next? Yeah, who's up next? Yeah, the Yankees are coming to town. They'll play Thursday, wrap up their series against the Tigers. Yankees in for 3. Yankees Friday. There you go. Thank you, George. Hitting got to be better. Logan, absolutely 100%. Chapman shows he's human after all that from Scott. Yeah, that's what I opened up with. Really did. And it happens. Tony Lynn, Red Sox will sweep the Yankees this weekend. That is positivity. Love it. George White, Slaten continues to look off. Yeah, still trying to come back. It's got to be better. I mean, hey, I was clamoring that, you really need Justin Hicks to turn the corner. Well, that didn't happen on the IL. You need Slaten. Absolutely need Slaten down the stretch and in October. Last one, Danny. I had a blast watching a couple live games. There you go. Go Sox. Really tired, though, of seeing Hamilton on the roster. He never helps us when he is on the field. The fastest guy in the lineup is not a very good base runner. That's David Hamilton. Off day for you and the Red Sox. For you from seeing me on Thursday. We're back at it. On within minutes of the final out. Game 1 of the 3-game series against the Yankees Friday night from Fenway Park. Tony thinks it's going to be a sweep. What do we say here? Win 2 out of 3, win the series. If you're up 2-0 and you got Crochet on the mound on Sunday, yes, then we'll talk sweep. Tip of the cap to you, our Royal Rooters, for helping us make this the number one place to hang out immediately after every Red Sox game throughout the 2025 regular season. And yes, we're talking October as well. Locked On Sports, your team, your Red Sox, although they'll give us fits from time to time, every day.